to be country sallow. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet, sweet sallow. We not for make this country fall. Mama sallow. We let we sallow. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we sallow. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet, sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, no man kereka. Come on, Konica, come on, Keraka. Chamucham, Mama Monica. Kaipom, Yaman Konica. For the wreck the country. For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. For the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Come and shake. The people that they gen.
Now, don't miss the fun. Hit subscribe, like and share this platform. Do you want to stay up to date? Click that like button. Like, share, and subscribe to this platform today. Join our community and be part of an awesome experience towards enlightenment. Don't just watch, be part of the vibe. Hit subscribe to always be notified whenever we come online.
Yes, from them on a good evening, on a good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever on a day. Don't tell me up after mammy the piari second. Na Yankee, na Kili, Asasi, then or do poto yo, Bondesia, Wana, Kauyena. So, we Muslim brothers and sisters all over the world, we dey wish you a peaceful and pious month of Ramadan. Maybe because of the month of Ramadan, we go look at how we go adjust the timing. Maybe we will therefore they do some of their shows a little bit earlier for Ramadan so that we'll not go take into people in time. Or we can use another method where maybe pass we pre-record on I can listen and later. Today, we dey come continue for do wetin we set out to do. This channel, the primary objective of this channel na for enlighten people them, bring forward points them we go discuss so that we all go begin understand the things that we need to understand about the country. If una see how they talk me head stiff, I get some small problem with me neck. They don't go reach me, but me which man not they able me. So now that make una see how they talk, it look like I'm not able to move me neck, which is true. At any rate, la left me brother, let tell una do, then we go pick up from there.
Family na kabo plenty kusheto na nyabonde se abisi ya wana mani no second no sukori nuto. Today this we platform we get a wonderful topic. The same pattern of delivery we do. Pajalo go do the lectures on the subject and we could discuss around the subject. The reason we do this now for make it deliver the material holistically with clarity, for let in a see outside the material then come out, for make una know say not to just talk with the can talk without facts. These are all evidence based. Now, them way happen in our country, we draw some parallel from some other communities. Then just for let we put waiting we can talk about together. So, Pajalo, you can start with the lecture, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Humble them 64 years ago, we got independence. Well, we're not going to say everything's stagnant. Things are moving. Things are changing. Because what you do, some of we, although be small that day, but we see the independence. We know the Sierra Leone will be in there that time, and we know the Sierra Leone where they now. Of course, at that time, I think with population, I don't remember correctly again, I think that'll be 1.2 million, something around that.
That'll be 1.8 million.
1.8, yeah,
Yeah.
at the time we get independence. So population be very small compared to now. But again, with the resources, with the agricultural potential, with the population even we'll get now, if like we say will be 10 million, sef, that's a very good population for Sierra Leone. But instead of we they go before, now bien we they go. This discussion today, we want for begin look at what are some of the reasons them will not the focus pan we make we not able to make big strides for go before. Because we're not going to continue for the blame. Hey, APC do this. When we help them pull APC, SLPP come, we see the worst or the same they happen. So we need to examine what is really not the reason we hold we back. Mortal man, we not people the way they think. Mortal man, we not people them, we what we sabi. Now, within that area, now within that way of thinking, that belief, their attitudes, then now they do everything. Some good, some they limit we. But we in societies, particularly, we see say all the leaders the world don't they get. Then they preach to and say, well, come, I go do this, I go do this, I go do this. But when he go na power, na different thing they happen. Now few people around them he care for. And what he make am worse, the people that we care for around them, now people that mainly we feel say they na the party way in there, or we come up from the region or from the language where they speak. A reason they will make this they happen. But most times, Sierra Leoneans know they care for the reason, we only care for the blame. Today, they can look at the monsters of Sierra Leone. We all know what a monster mean. When they say monster, na something wey bad. Na animal wey dey kill, wey dey grip you, do you bad. Why we say monster? This thing don dey repeat itself from 1961 to now. We don do all kinds things. We don go tell, we don go pass stupid, or go kill we self. Today, na the same way. Na God no like we, or na something wrong? If you ask me, I no believe say na God no like we. Na something wrong about we. And that thing there, for most of we, now we lack for do. Most of we they do them unconsciously. We they feel saying that make we important, but now this very thing where they keep we being. And then how they keep we being, not to one no, then they several, but now some we they talk about today. We'll go, we come, we'll go deal with the other one them in next programs. Now we look at the world where we did. I am sure a lot of we don't live in Europe. I am sure a lot of we don't visit Europe. I am sure a lot of we they go Asia or they go China. I am sure some of we they live in England, like me co-host in England. I am also sure some of we they live in America. Every year they read and they talk about human development index and they talk about transparency index, all kind index. Then they tell us say this country they do better past this in this area. And most times, if we look at the indices here, then they show we the country they will they respect most say we expect for the top, they're not the top, like England and America. Africa, not the top. And in South Africa, now we look at Africa. The Africa outside and they talk English, and the Africa out and they talk French. Now two different places than Africa. If you go na Francophone Africa, you they see poverty, but you they see say the people them then get a better way for do things for themselves than then they wait say and not get job. We can Anglophone Africa, well of course Nigeria don't they change, Ghana don't they change, I believe say Kenya don't they change. But for most other parts in Anglophone Africa minus few parts, including Botswana, of course, we dey see say the poverty they increase as time they go on. There is a reason for this we will not dey pay attention to. Everybody they blame politicians. Yes, we need for blame them because they're not they think properly. And when they go na power, not to say they don't know them problems, yeah, but the very reason you make them they molest them duty, now we they can't talk about. The Anglophone or the Anglo-Saxon culture plus that caste system where people and they say this come up from ruling house, this na working class, this na slave class, na in our problem. Any society where too much class they, that society they get problem for develop because it they exclude people them. And most times the people that they exclude, now then they in the majority. The next thing is because the elite class not believe say then for distribute the wealth where they hold, that kind of attitude it is stop the circulation of wealth in the society. Now give a simple example. Me na money man. I employ somebody for work for me as carpenter. When the person don't work done, I give am money wey maybe na only like transport for go na use. That way, we dey stop the development of wealth. Because if I pay am that money, we go able to take care of himself and him family. That man, that money we get, he go buy goods, he go buy other services. And for anything we buy, you don't create the opportunity for somebody else for get wealth. You also they create the opportunity for somebody else for get job or for create job. But when the money they with few people, they circulate. Because them feel say, now then get all the blessing for get money. The other hand them for they go salamuti to them pa. I can't tell you Adusa Ibobodeo. He pull small money giam. We not able for help him for take care of in life. That are the main reason why they cause poverty in our societies. Them. With politicians, then some they know that. But because them born with that mentality, they know the bother to change them. We class system, now our biggest enemy. And our class system, the elites in our society, they use them preach to we messages where they put we on a psychological path for hate each other. Because me na chief, I come out from Futa, anybody on a fuller man, I for preach to and say, that boy na man they na suso, that na madingo, that na chimney, not to ufamble them, we not for work with them. That's how we delay development. We get a lot of examples. And what's in the worst thing will happen? Because of this class system, within a small country like Sierra Leone, we see a tripartite divide. But most people not seem to notice that. Everybody concentrates by SLPP APC. That not just the manifestation of that divide. The divide we really get in Sierra Leone is it is between the south, the north, and the west. Because each of them people here, all man get that superiority complex. All man want show off. All man want show say better passing company. We cannot sit down to talk to each other, to reason with each other. If you see, we able mix, now because sometimes we get a common interest, we how they go take money, but when the money come, we turn enemy. These are the problems that are causing every disaster we'll get in our society. APC come, and the same thing you will see. Although, yes, the APC, they're more gentle. SLPP come, well, you see the worst side of that divide today. They're not the only preach the divide and they kill for the divide. And enough for be so. We all na fumble in that country. We don't dey talk over and over on this platform. If una see again say that this nekat, now because I don't of late I dey sit down long hours, I not dey sleep enough. I dey try for done a book where I want to come out this April. I like cannot publish and that publish officially. But like come out a first edition, let people then begin see the truth about who that them be. That we know say we all na fumble na salon. And what he make up to this time, 64 years, people they don't know the truth about we relationship. Now the same thing what they talk. We get a class system who say for keep the truth from people na part of the process for maintain the class system. If everybody know the truth, Then now they make bagbati, they're not going able to make bagbati again. So we get a complex situation. And this situation, in we best interest, if we want let we solve them, we'll get for put aside then petty issues would it divide we. Because when this thing happens so, now outsiders they profit. Over and over, we don't talk now about that alluvial diamond arrangement. Today, with diamond, we not a benefit from. We don't see other things that happen in Sierra Leone, where because we are divided, the foreigners they benefit from our resources. It's unfortunate we're not going able to go line by line into the document, but the document always available. Anybody we want them, just send a request, I go send it to you. Like the other day, one somebody been there with we, he asked for a document. I say, contact me on WhatsApp, where contact me and send a document for him. In this document, in the first place, I compare what thing they happen at the United States with what thing they happen to win at Sierra Leone. A lot of people don't know say America and Sierra Leone are the same place. Our behaviors then are the same. When they put an almost say on a capitalism, not to capitalism. Now elitism versus egalitarianism. When I say elitism, we say in a class. The class now then forget the money, now then forget the power. You want the honor day, then they do how they elect to them. When you can Europe, especially Scandinavia, what you they meet now egalitarianism. Nobody not they sees advantage by company at them party. I like you know the richest man. You know they molest that man will not get because he not get. As a matter of fact, then system, then so tolerant that even in the schools, then get private schools them all, but most of the people then picking then they go to public school. Private schools, mostly now then foreign workers where they can like now they can work in the oil industry or then kind specialized industry they now then they send them picking them private schools. That is why most of the private schools and then they teach in English. The other thing we common to Europe, it is across education. The state they spend a lot of money on education. And the state they put more emphasis on technical and vocational education so that everybody go get away for building talent. We the Anglo-Saxon them, we they go good school. What in the good school for go learn Latin, Roman culture, talk big thing where you don't understand. Then you go do small management and leadership. We can now then put on a big office now for bullying company. That because that's the Anglo-Saxon culture. Bullying, superiority, and impunity. These are our problems. Not only the fact that this na Mende, this na team. Yes, there is a reason why the Mende team the problem acute. But not to the origin of the problem, not to the tribe na the origin of the problem, not to the language na the origin of the problem. The origin of the problem is the educated class. They use a message to the unsuspecting people for keep them against each other so that them will stay up there the benefit. Right now they see and now face before face Sierra Leone. They don't mix up box up with now the APC and SLPP, then they work under the table. Politics don't turn their business. When then come on do, then say Agbema Chao. You understand? This is the kind of politics we have. But for make we change them, we get for understand them first. You cannot solve a problem if you don't understand it. If I reach there, I go hand over to my course because I no go cancel or read this line by line. Would I want this document? Feel free, contact me on this number or WhatsApp. I will send you a copy of them. Yes, over to you, sir.
Well, me family, when I read the lectures, where me co-host don't take it time, he don't break them down, he don't tell you now, the pointers them, he don't show now the benchmark them, where don't come to who side we reach so they like today. You see, he talk, but two things them we stand out. Elitism. What's not elitism? That's mean to say you're superior. And others are inferior. You are above them. You they below.
Yeah.
And that is the kind of system where the British can go na salon, where the British get where the American get. Unlike places like France and the Scandinavia, where they get more egalitarian society, where the people are in at the center. If you look at the British system, when
The
they
Germans are the best in Europe for that.
yes, when the British then come, then get one other aspect of elitism. Then call a military, the army. And that way the army, they operate now elitist group. You get people that they do cadets, you get people that they go to bag cement for better and take them. Way now then are the private, now then are the legs and boots. Who side the officers then they want and they know they did. Oil and water they know they mix. Even though they get the same program. All right. If you look at the governor, they won't get Sierra Leone because I can see people that can talk say this and that. But Pajalok in the talk one particular what he said for not be careful. Foreigner who can take over the country. Like it has not happened before. Because Sierra Leone, a lot of foreigners they don't rule. The governor then be foreigner there. From 1878, the first one what we get now Captain Blyden Thompson. The next one, 1788, John Taylor. The next one, na 1791, na Alexander Falconbridge. Then March, July 1792, now we get the John Clarkson, the wonderful Clarkson prayer hold the everybody. Not trying to be the first governor. We don't get tons of governors in 1 year. And if you look at the length in which they colonize we, it longer past all we come in West Africa. Ghana na be 136 years, Nigeria na 60 years. We na a whopping, if you take them from 1808 to 61, now a whopping 153 years. And then colonize we longer than that. Because they begin from the 17th century. Now the British then can do. So now, they don't can show we a system how for be elitist. To start with the man and an army man, you know, get management skills.
They're all, most
All of them army man them. Then we get some situations them where weird now we country where a lot of people not aware of. We don't once get a foreigner besides then governor there where rule we country now under Kaba because of Mago for power, bet for power. He allowed Kobe for rule we country for 10 days. A lot of people know they take them thing here seriously. All them things they get effect in how would they think and how would they behave. We get paramount chiefs them. If the paramount
now they were even beat them, no?
exactly. My brother, it was so simple. Make the paramount chiefs them cancel for we don't choose one paramount chief for like act for that period. Why should that not have happened? Maxwell Kobe, now he run with country for 10 days, Nigeria man. So which pride do we have left? And now this pride here, now day. So what will happen? Even at the World War we did, We then make we follow, we interact. We for they in a group. But are we interacting with one another? No, we are not. We they live like grumpy there. Even the animal and way God make, you make social animals there. The social animals there, now the more functional, now the more successful groups. One of them are lion. Lion and they in pride. That pride day, now a social group, when they work together, then they cooperate in cooperation. While we, the whole human beings, they get their own hole. Where Banga go inside it, they pull and do again. If the team the whole Banga no they didn't go down at the business. So if the team in the whole flood, not a problem. They no go can lodge them at the main hole. So would they behave like primitive animals? But even the animal kingdom, you get animal the way social. You know, you got the wolves. The wolves then they in packs. You know, the wolves then they in packs. Then they interact with one another. Then they cooperate with one another. Elephants now another group. Dolphin now another group. Gorilla now another group. Penguins now another group. You know, chimpanzees now another group. These are very successful groups of animals. They not suffer because they get cooperative. Now that's make wise people and talk for say they love the jungle. Now competition. Mambu to man watch. Who that mistake, they whip them off. That is exactly how they live. A primitive way. We get a whole country. Everybody loyal to the tribe. Pass the nationality. Pass the national waiting. Nobody naturally not get Bindi passport, not get TV passport, not get Susu passport.
I get more the passport.
That's Sierra Leonean passport. Even we were don't can naturalize that people can't get them after we run away, either because they beat we or because of run away for economy. Now their passports that they still get born in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So Sierra Leone are still waiting we be and then they plan to enable them. So when you look at this particular subject where we choose them because we want for law we can dissect the area and the law will see why we mentality, and they emphasize on this, we mentality is the way it is. And because we mentality turn the way it turn, you find out for say we there na a merry-go-round, we there na turntable, they go round and round and round and round and round. We don't know the exit for come out. And we have to look for that exit. My brother, we get for find this exit. And one of the way they find this exit, now that's like when they take with time, with a signpost. Their faults there where they in with formation of a country. Because we don't get one iota of nationalism. Everybody proud of your own grumpy whole way they.
They call our nation.
They call me nation at Minde, me nation at Timini. That's what I'm talking. Those days will be the grow. They're not the same tribal. This word don't change. It's just like where we be the talk about when you talk about diaspora now. In those days now overseas. Nobody knows they call it diaspora.
Yeah.
Now overseas. It don't go overseas. It go abroad. Then now the new word. Now diaspora. It won't be small. You nation at Creole, you nation at Minde, you nation at Timini. So we get for look at them and poster here. So Pajalo, I just say I bring the aspect there for let we cushion the whole thing and let we start for breaking down.
You see, when they talk, I pick certain points them.
Mm-hmm.
We're not able to unite because we they consider we language groups them. Are they use the word language groups? Because when you look at the whole of Sierra Leone, they see different culture. Now the same culture they all over the country. How then they build us na Makeni, na so then they build na Abuja. And also outside we go land for build the house then they go. Now we cultural houses them.
Now we own technology.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they call country close with them and demand and get. Now in the limba man make ronko. Waiting different, the limba man in they make out cola, a red. The other one they use different leaf and dye for make it get different color. But not the same technology that they use. First they all been small, then get a clay pot, where then they put water all over the country. That feel marmite. That marmite today, any side you go na the country first day they meet them. Then matter where people then be the sidumper, where then they make locally. That mat where then they make where they put pan ceiling. Not the same all over the place.
In fact,
The way they eat.
at the north, maybe they use poker.
Yes.
Poker not in at the south.
Yes.
The south, then they use one swamp weed, maybe they come over here.
Yeah. But
And
not
then
the,
they take make that matter as well.
not the same way then they make them.
Yes.
Them baskets they would be they make first then they sell. Not the same way.
Yeah.
Any side. The food they all they eat. Not the same all over the country. Cassava leaf, potato leaf. Not the same. So we not get different culture. We only get different languages. Then society, they are all they talk about. Then secret society. Then they're all over the country.
Yeah. You're right.
So why are we divided? The reason why we divide, now we not ever sit down for investigate. First step,
Okay.
where Sierra Leone have been thickly forested place. People let me they live in small clans, you understand? And knowledge about people it been limited to that zone where they that region, that province, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
People are not been the venture for go far. Few been they go and come. But most people not been the venture for go far. So that clan way of living, it don't print in we. Say not so for thee. That is why nothing no wrong for make somebody belong to a tribe. Now we, the way we they interpret it now, because the educated class don't can preach to we. That divide mentality. They don't use that then superiority complex for preach say, Udana mende better pass Timney. Udana Timney better pass mende. All then psychology then they now they don't lead with also with this today. We can change it, but we need for understand say we all not the same family. We all get common origin, never mind we they talk different languages. One thing we most Sierra Leoneans don't know. Every district in Sierra Leone get a place where they call Sumbuya. Every district.
So,
You get Sumbuya in Akambia district. You get Sumbuya there in Apotloko district. You get there in Bombali. You get there in Koenadugu. You get there in Kono. You get them in Bo, Moyamba, Bont, Pujan. That word in origin, when we know the meaning, we dey know say that malinke link they all over the country. Then another thing where we can tend not to understand, and I can see people them, they use her wrongly. Remember that be kind of power, anybody who name come out country they saka. Because if he say not to infamous. You get Mende and Kono and other people that will get their names.
so sad.
And a Kamara is a Kamara by DNA. It no matter which language the person they talk. A Conte is a Conte by DNA. It no matter which language the person they talk. A Sila is a Sila by DNA. It no matter which language the person they talk.
Why they talk so, my brother? I not cut before you. And for just add more better than you care. Look at the local and the Mendebe. They get the same roots, same people. For confirm, why is it that the hardcore area of the local people, Abombali, what they call Nongo they call it Pendembu. Where you go to Kalam area, they get Pendembu there. And they
Mm.
call it Pendembu. If it's an accident,
No?
they get Nongo Yanda. They get Nongo Yanda.
Like Emma.
You face an accident,
Also,
these are not accidents. And one other thing back what we get from no, we mentality is connected to we language than what would they use.
yeah.
Like for instance, we see leadership with hostility. And I bet Tim Limano they tell you for say, I go run for chieftaincy. He say
Is
go
that,
scheme on the buy.
yeah,
And they go fight for chieftaincy. You see, the language is connected with how we think.
exactly.
So when you go fight for chieftaincy, you're ready for hurt your opponent. You're ready for use whatever trick, whatever koni where you able. So it's about I must win, whatever it takes. Saloma no get DNA test, but they don't begin to do DNA. DNA no even exist yet. Because when chieftaincy can go able to challenge you, they say not to your papa born you, they say your mama the keep boys. Jobs for the prejudice chances. And once they say that, straight away, you don't become an outcast. You see the caste system, how the caste system they work, you don't become an outcast. You see, the British system is not the book where you learn. It's
Radical.
not how productive you are in the society. Now, who that born you?
Yeah.
That's how the monarchy works.
Yeah.
So when you are born within certain family, you get certain advantages. When the other people out there not get, what are the very people they run with countries? And then people they make decisions for everybody else. Then they talk for say the one and we put and they know how work. But then they do all the work. And then they
Then when they up here now, they say people they know how work now, they know they work.
exactly. You see, so these are the things we have to look at. All these Western things, what would they look at? What would they admire? Funnily, now in cause we demise. Now in cause we failures them. Nobody not talk for say we not for copy Western, but we can adapt them. You see the Nigerian and why they're successful? When they do England gets talent, America gets talent, they make Nigeria get talent. They make their own. They make them with their own flavor. Because the Nigerian, they were not colonized longer. They make it more where people like in they make the comparative analysis. They can go take England, America. No. Let we take we own environment. We own Africa. If you really want to make proper comparative analysis, you get for take one we're closest to your own cultural patterns. The Nigerians are not colonized as long as we. Because of that, they get a lot of connection with their identity, who they are. They are more orientated in their culture and in traditions. We were colonized much, much longer. And it be so bad that some governors in 1 year, so in 6 months, when I look at the list, I for don't send it to you, like I go send it to you, let you wait now.
I go look, I go build a talk around that.
On a weeks. Because a lot of people in Sierra Leone, when I see that thing, I was shocked. I thought na Clarkson and I be the first governor. No, he wasn't.
Oh.
He wasn't at all. He's about the 5th or 6th.
Yeah, about that.
You know, so these
So
are
when come, I think there was a crisis with the Koya people. Then in not to say the French invaded the Freetown place, where the people they run go up the hills. Now that time they go establish Bathurst, Gloucester, and Leicester. Go ahead, sir. Sorry
you
for
see,
that.
all these little things all they talk about, Sierra Leoneans are not aware of them. Sierra Leoneans were told that they buy the land from King Naibana. How could they have? bought a land from King Laibana. King Laibana would then buy land for, where they want for sign the agreement. Not to King Laibana would then buy from Sino. Now the Queen na bond, Queen na Fetiti. Na Fakumba, na Queen na Fakumba. Now he sign the document. How man go sell land, then woman go sign treaty. And our society, not to matriarchal, not patriarchal. You see the confusion?
Mr. Law do research for Dande because Dande don't happen for tennis alone.
Thank you. You know, some of them things why they see them, are they shocked? Are they shocked?
The Iranians don't know these simple facts.
How could we have let that happen? You can at a country where you talk to Mande, you talk to Naibana.
Nagbanabum.
Yes, you buy land from them. That's what you say you buy land. But we not see document. We prove that. And
you not making us sign with Banabum. When Banabum turn back na Robaga and people then vex Panam, then say for each cola, whether each cola I die.
Well, these are when I make a talk with them for bring bomb come back because bomb not they take nonsense. Bomb not they take nonsense.
Cola then
you know, bomb not they take nonsense. Anyway, you know, you find out for say a lot of people not be know for say the team need them. We get both with the clear them when they born Grabul town.
Yeah.
Them born and can write down because they say they're not agree they want the land because the land was not paid for. They not tell we that. They get for move from Gravel town, go somewhere else. So, these are the things where we need for know. That will begin to know we identity. That will begin to come to the realization, say, after all, we get more that hold us together than divides us. Not today Fulama and begin to come because of later the area. Hey, Fulama can't rule. Fulama don't rule we before. Hey, Fulama can't rule. Most of the ruling houses, then a paramount chief, then waiters full of blood.
As a matter of fact, when the British them been carried by Burego, Ghana, the chief will take over. Koya, a Fulaman.
That's my case.
He named a Fulamansa. Fulamansa, a Fulaman. After that, you get one Shabroman named John Rowe.
I don't cut you word for add patap because you don't pull the fufu. We need okra soup for push and go down. Where right now, where you talk about the Mende uprising, Uda leader.
Na Fulaman,
Momoja.
Na Fulaman.
You know, you see, ignorance. Now a dangerous thing. Because quite a lot of people have feel to say,
I just come in quick.
Yes, sir.
We, the educated class, now we create that.
Very deceptive.
I wonder, you know, one thing today, Imran.
Yes, sir.
The history of Sierra Leone, as it is presently written, is grossly skewed for a political purpose. The history of Sierra Leone have been facing as Sabi over the last 5 years. The research I don't do, last show, me fumble them.
Same here.
Now part of the research for the book was they published last show, the materials. I come for realize a lot of things they wouldn't tell we are wrong. I just share this with them. It was politicized to meet specific purpose. Before independence, the history was written to glorify the British. After independence, the history was tribalized. When you read Christopher Fife in book, the material na Christopher Fife in book, the narrative na the other books them is not the same. How can you have two narratives of the same thing? And All the narratives here, then get them from other sources where we don't can do research. We see all them paper where they see so, now them PDF here, now research materials them. And most of it is kept in the archives of universities and other libraries, where if you want access them, pass you pay for them. We history day. Now we not they make effort for Fenham. Now the reason that we make by the grace of God, I say, let take this venture, at least for begin make open to people them how we connect. And if God give me the chance, I will produce the first edition, because up to this time, I realize say the puzzle is yet incomplete. Only that I don't know the lines of connections.
My brother, you get certain visible, how they call them, benchmark them. We already did.
Yes.
Like for instance, you go to Shegbima area, where there is a ruling house called sheriff. Who are the sheriffs? They're not Arabs. They're not Sierra Leoneans.
Not from
The
Mauritania.
Tunis them, the
And
sheriff them,
yes.
not Arab them.
But now the man call himself Umar Sheriff. Who
The
says he?
Massa boys, the Kaikais, na full of them.
I full of them.
Then get full of blood, raw full of blood, na full of man them.
Yeah.
Then you get another ruling house when then Ja. Ja not the same as Jalo.
Not all of them.
Na Jalo them.
I get Bunduka when I full of man.
You see, let we be very careful. Let we be very careful. Mende man and Lokomana, two brothers. One come, he left south, retire. The other one come out, he go further. Now north. Now make Mende man they call Lokoman Jagwe. Me Jagwe, that's my brother.
They call himself CSO Mambo. Now one of your uncle and I go make friend Kamakuye Mambo. We go Kamakuye, they meet the Mambo family there.
Then he created now that experience of all the West African and when they take care of and slavery. Now then come back then call Creole. So Creole not a tribe really. Creole now experience. The experience where all the tribe that when they take now West Africa sell out for go work in the plantations then. When they come back, then create one pot, a community. Now that community then they call Creole, they label as Creole. But the reality is, some of them left Yoruba, some of them left Soso, they left Mende, they left Madingo, they left Timni, they left Fula.
They left Limba.
All tribes. So they are something of everything. Me brother, make some inquiries and I meet some. We get the Maroons in Sierra Leone. The Maroons in Jamaica and come out. The one that went on the Vascotian and some come out America, some come out South America. They run away from who can get sanctuary in Canada. So they came from various sides. If you look at the Maroon, they're black and they say most of them are of Ghanaian heritage. They say the leader na be a Ghanaian woman.
Do you know that most of the people in Cuba they get Timini connection?
Where do you want to Grenada? Karakou. The Karakou then at Timni. This man right now, when I was foreign minister Naya, I have a privilege to sit with him twice now. Anytime we meet, he forgets he don't meet me. As Sierra Leone. Whoa, I did my DNA and I'm Timni from Sierra Leone. He's so proud of, anytime we meet, I can so proudly the try for telling me.
Proud of making that reconnection.
Yes.
I get plenty of them American friends them when they don't find them DNA. Sunday Sierra Leone, Sunday America, okay, they talk. So na Fula, so na Loco, so na Timini, so na Mende. This is the reality we have to make peace with. If only we make peace with the fact that a lot of things we don't go wrong in the past, and we not for continue for live with them wrongs then they. We for find out what thing be wrong let we sit down and talk to each other and solve the problem. I think it go better for we. But are we ready? That's the question.
Well, before we ready, we first and foremost get for assimilate the fact, say, we are not what we think we are.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
therefore go back. Look like, for instance, a lot of Timni man call themselves Timni. The word Timni, it means pa.
Yeah.
And the reason why they call themselves pa, now because of how they be day of old. They Timnes them, they were educators, they were karmokos, they were landed Arabic scholars, they were storytellers. In fact, in Sierra Leone, they are the best storytellers. All the pattern of speech when they get in English, they get up and Timni. Timni are the only language where on a motopia and a vocabulary. Where Timni man they even talk Creole. If you want to know, listen, the pattern of speech. When they talk for say, boy slap and pie. Now on a motopia and pie. Now when they hand the land at the body. You know, where then they talk, like for instance, where they talk for say, away go that one day where they point man and go.
No more.
Even when they shoot person.
This not the complete history of the chimney.
Yes, then pilor. Even the vocabulary of cartridge, pilor. They talk about body velocity. Pilor.
And guess who that do this publication? A Nigerian.
We really get for come back and understand. Now that makes Tim the man to be explaining kind of the. If you look at we pattern of behavior, even by them funeral, them man how they do mother. Waiting. Now storyteller them.
Yeah.
They are very prolific in storytelling. Nobody know they beat them. Now make if Tim the man be witness against you na court. If they not jail you, they ever jail you.
Because they act everything.
Because when I ask her and say, you sabi this man? He say, this man, I'm always fearful for sabi. This what you actually this one perform. If they left the case first, if they describe you. They say, you see what happened? He said, this man won't have so. When my mama born me, I like, report will get bad word my mouth. I go beg you now, make I not repeat the word again. The way go pull you case so if they're not jail you, they ever jail you. He said, this one they see so. He pulled left in my pocket. He said, where he choke that man. You know, they talk for himself, he choke the man. Oh. He said, that fine the way they talk. If you see blood, you not talk about the 2K too. They tell you how. Oh, wait, I'm see what you're about. This is the chimney. The chimney na storyteller them. This the na artists them. Then sabi sing, then sabi tell story, and the stories them always come with a song. There is nothing in story will not come with singing. None. And I really enjoy them at the primary school. I really enjoy them.
You telling me? You forget say Sungosa grew up now.
These are all the things that we don't know.
So,
all man can say team man this, team man that, team man that, team man like plaba. Team man not like plaba. The people that will like plaba. Now Creole and Menema. Because Menema, when he gets money, all the old cases there, they go wake them. Creole man, they keep money, except for the day where he never decrease. So he anticipate and they plan for plaba.
You don't know that?
Even the people are not big belief and are business people there. Now then they go collect for themselves. So it is confusion. Because that's how he will get his money back. Because beliefs will not be there. So they have their own beliefs. So when you go for PRB, say, oh, no, they are the corner house. All the money, as far as they code it. You know?
I say, man, if they make farm for case, you never know that.
Of course. They let case bad. Then I think when they say no.
They know it.
They let case.
Yeah. All time like palava.
Mende man, when I get plaba, no go begamo. Where you go begam?
You don't win.
You say Pajalo. This thing where don't happen. I can't talk to you. You say, He walk out big, he say yes. Then you see hala. Mami yo, Koji, Boke, Moi, Ajokope. That's it.
Like
He said, hey, my brother, carry a spray. What you talking about? Just know. Then you beg away, don't make it. When I don't you don't apologize. Why they go to court now? When I witness, you don't. You don't agree. If you know where you don't make it, now them people here where you can't make to another, they use a Twitter for you in a court. You know, that's in stereotypes. Even though stereotypes not a good thing, but in any society we get them.
every tribe gets you.
Every tribe gets you.
Every tribe.
While Team Nima now, it's nice to everybody outside.
But in yours, you know, they
In your how you call them hegemony now inside community because now no more for succeed or now everybody they call them basket, basket. That's now me stand out. So everybody around them they revere them, while everybody now the other clan them see him as na nice man, hey, very generous. But the one away there with, not they say that about her. Because Team Niman, he owes bedroom. Now in bedroom, he get the tape, now they get the fridge, now they get he buy a gram, while the pala not gets nothing, all the entertainments now room he did. The papa a room. While me them man now,
small money,
they really get more family oriented. They're more family oriented past Team Niman. Team Niman they born a lot of picking them, but the pa no seem for the play ball with the rest of the family as how the minute they do. They all get their own pattern of behavior.
but that's what they are.
Yeah.
That's what they know.
We'll talk about that another time. You know,
That's what they know. Now, if I know they talk some of them here with this light attitude, what in do? We don't need for hate each other for what it will be. What I say civilization, what in they and the next man where you not like, now you they be tolerant with. Where you able to tolerate the next man, instead tolerate you, then when I don't behave civilized. You understand?
Yeah.
Because even within the same language group, the same family, you always get conflicts.
Yeah.
Conflict of opinion, conflict of perception, etc., etc. So you get to be tolerant to each other. But this part, what we don't take in Sierra Leone, not for be tolerant to each other. You know, sometimes I go tell you this to the plane. What thing they keep me in some WhatsApp group? Now for learn and understudy, I they do like research.
Yeah.
But honestly, I am getting fed up being in some of those groups. Because we energy level, they don't go so low that when you grab the money, the first thing they read, whether they cause this, whether they talk about that. Sometimes you look the same thing, now they meet. Before you go sleep, now the same thing they meet. From different people. Why can't we sit down and ask ourselves, why can't we be together?
Because we're not able to understand certain principles there. We're not able to conceptualize them. Like, for instance, the thing called politics. And all man, they blame the ambassador there. The ambassador, they are the hypocrite. Then this ambassador did not come to your country for seek your interest. He came for seek the country's interest.
Now, favor he can't do now.
No, he not can do favor. He
can't do favor for make it go interfere about our politics.
Politicians send them as part of una bilateral. When I say bilateral, there's nothing bilateral. That's something very selfish. He come for can understand una, for let he able to use una to your own advantage. That man then he walk that one day. You see, una for the mix up diplomacy and politics. Now two different things. What thing they happen domestically inside we country in politics? Ambassador not a mix pan that one day. Not to not a domain that. You see, every family gets their own politics. Politics starts from the home. If you get picking them, one go come, you push me, you not push them. Now lie the life by company. If you not watch picking them, then go make you the parent become a bad parent. If you not study them, they all get them personality, and all them personality that you as a parent now you get for manage them. This is what politics is. But we don't get managers them. We get damagers them.
Exactly.
Then damager they are what then see for say you na person way cranky you let plaba. He don't see you do and want him. You don't want to know how it happened. Anything will happen now, they blame. Then you can become resentful of the family. Now make we get a lot of enmity, especially in them polygamous homes. Well, now we get a system where you look at it, the family them were good at managing them affairs. They are the successful families.
Yeah.
The families then were very bad at managing them personalities, then differences, then characters. Now dysfunctional families.
Exactly.
That's a wise man once said, he said, everything whether na your family, it is outside na the world. Anybody who able to manage your family, it go do well in the world. If you come out from a family we're not able to manage what is functional, when you go back into the world, you cannot deal with other people there because you have not learned how to do it in your home.
Cause more damage.
Yes, because every home gets your own pastor, you get your own line man, you get your own chief man, you get your own kongosa, you get your own sweet mouth person, you get your own way rikishi. Inside the same family, you get your uncle when in the vaginate the nieces there, then get a chance. You get that now every family. So the families them were able to manage them character they are. Now the family them were successful. And that's the same with countries. Countries that are able to manage their differences, then tribal, then tribal diversity. Now the one where they do well. But unfortunately, we in Sierra Leone, we busy to talk for say the ambassador they not can try. The ambassador them, they in a very privileged situation for report back to the politician that we send them. Say,
And then they make plaba.
This is the best time for do a deal with them. We will
Yeah,
get a deal.
all money. You know they notice say,
Uh-huh.
and now they set their lala and EU they give money.
Exactly. You see, I remember when we they play football. Why they play football when we small? They coach before we go play with last game. After we don't watch video them, they don't tell you about all the player them. They tell we the player what not for left for Macam.
Yeah.
Then he go tell you the weakness of that player. He said that man in the OAC and that left foot, he look like say get cartoon. I didn't want the mass.
Massive foot.
That is what the ambassador does. And they say 1-1 over, so I don't get cartoon and divided. Right now, if we can buy them on another can buy them. But look, we get a country. England, what would they now? What to make the money strong? Now gold. Plenty gold. They're not the mind gold now. They got boku gold now they vote.
Okay,
How
now.
comes we they export gold?
Gold and small. Up to 2018, I was involved in small projects. Will be one for go start some gold business. We do research. There are 56 small scale gold mining places all over Sierra Leone. You see that middle area that I Leton Kolili area, that Bauma. Now the third largest gold deposit in Africa.
What's of
Why can't we mine gold and put we currency against that gold?
Exactly. If we talk for yourself, all the gold level in the mine of Sierra Leone every year, 5% for Ghana we vote. We might not be strong. Look like Somfong. Do you know I never knew like Somfong a part of Sierra Leone because in international other currency. Why do you read the name Lake Somfong?
They don't go dry that water, they mine gold.
Yes. Me man, I tell you serious word, I tell you about the ignorance where they pound our country. Me man, you know to tell you no say like Somfong as Sierra Leone. I be mean to say that international.
I don't go there, I don't see them.
Mama, I know one day go there. I know one day go there outside there. I thought Lake Somfong was a foreign country.
Well, you not even know say the Niger River Nasalo is start. Do you? Now the north na Kabbalah. Now they one of the tributaries then start. Then they call that village there Beria Timbako. I don't go there.
Well, where you read the name Beria Timbako, if you send us somewhere in Guinea.
Now two Beria them been did it. The other one then say after the war then destroy them. You will get Beria Timbako, then you get Beria Fontobo.
Then one other thing where you talk about this here, I remember, you know for say Tonkolili. Now be the most organized, they get the most organized chieftaincy and participatory politics.
Yeah.
When them they ask the British them a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You know, say I make part of Tonkolele end up na Moyamba, and part of Potloko end up na Moyamba as well.
You know why?
And they come, my brother, and they come. They split Tonkolele severally because they try for dismantle descent. The Wetman will not be able to deal with Tonkolele. You know, these are all the things we need to look at. Why not they resist? And if you look, even Pashaki, now they kill. Because they were the first northern group where embrace Western education.
One
Yes.
One reason. Now, one reason, because they were, along with the people of Moyamba and Bond, they were exposed to EUB, where now they call UMC when they come appear. That's not one reason. The second reason is Tonkolili had always been a culturally educated area.
The Poro,
Tonkolili is the headquarters of the Poro Society. Yonibana.
Yonibana, yes.
Okay. The third reason is in Tonkolili, now they meet, or one of the areas the way they meet, a pure blend between most of the major ethnic groups in Sierra Leone. You get the Mende and the Pamende, where they don't live long with the Timinis, the Yoni Timini. You get the Lokodem. This year, so Mamu, in people then get loot na Tonkolili. Moyamba Tonkolili. Then two districts then they. Then get so much in common because they were like the melting pot of all the ethnic groups that were the inside Sierra Leone. You they meet Madingo, Fula, Mende, Shabro, Timini, etc. But they don't live along side by side. When he left mile 91, they go Moyamba Junction. You they meet one curve. That curve there, then get one place, one village where they go inside, I think 1 or 2 miles. Yanda, the people then they talk Mende and Timni.
Yeah, that area there, so.
Now the border area. And that line of that border,
that's what you're talking about.
it come up from the coast, it can't take corner. We claim to that corner axis from Masingbe now going.
Place you call so.
You meet the Timni, you meet the Mende, then you meet the corner.
That was
what don't blend. That Tonkolili is a blending point for Sierra Leone.
Masingbe will be one of the biggest rail stations there. That'll be big train station, Masingbe. You know? And what you they talk about so? That Tonkolili, that area they call it Nyeto district.
Oh, Nyeto.
Romorek Nyeto. Nyeto not exist anymore. Now Tonkolili. But how come you name Tonkolili? Then you name Tonkolimba.
All right. Because you get all the tribes then they.
You see, let we be very careful because Tonko Limba, na Limba and lady, and Tonkolele gets strong Limba presence.
Yeah.
Strong Limba presence.
In fact, from Makeni going to Bumbuna, Kandong to Maboka by that Pampana.
Yes.
That area all are Limba and lady.
Yep. So we get for look some of them things there. And one of the chief when I be born at road to the British na by Shebora Angbana. And I and Bible then go jail together na Ghana.
Yeah.
Plus the main chief when
Bana Louis.
Nyanga of Panguma.
Nyanga with Bana Louis, they all then go with them.
You see,
Bana Louis of Bond.
we have to take a step back. And these are the areas where we get for be very, very angry with the intellectual class. Because when you get a country, what a money come out, you say because in the name of academia, you want to go do marine engineering. You should say na marine spirit you want for be or you want for be engineer because we are not get much in the country. How would that area of study go bless you?
Una get head of the force, una not get plane.
You know, so when you want to go study, who that give you that scholarship? How you go study something where you will not get nothing? It's not relevant because we will not get nothing for deal with them. You say you want to be marine engineering. But if you want to be marine spirit, you want for marine mami water, so you go know the language to talk to
I
the
should be fumble then something. Country the way serious for make them picking them know who that them be. Where then the teacher picking them kindergarten about their culture. Norway has a ministry of culture and equality. Guess who that na this minister, a black lady. Look, is here? Is here? Find this with the prime minister. Now the prime minister this. Because then they against racism. This is the Ministry of Culture of Norway. Then they teach the Peking them about the culture from kindergarten. Then they teach the Peking about the law from kindergarten. Police, they go there. Lawyer, they go. Then they sit on a ground with the Peking and then talk. Are we doing that in Sierra Leone? We grab, under the last regime, we get a national youth service. That national youth service will get a young population. So, nine them for use, for make the Peking and know the language and the practices of each other areas. Pikin we born Koinadugu, una bring a lek Pujan. The are we born na Kailaun, una bring a lek Moyamba or Kerango Cambia. Let go do a national youth service day, interact with the people them, mix with the people them. That way, and una make sure say then they do evening classes, they learn the language of the area. That way, you are forging national unity. When then gap with them big belly them, when then kid don't drink boku and waiting, then cause alala, then they go say, "Lord, go make national peace." Who is fighting in Sierra Leone? Now they want the within a power. The common man not the fight. This is the problem we have in Sierra Leone.
Yep. Look, me brother, cannot
Make that country, let we unite because without unity, without the wish for CC, we distribute the income or the wealth where they create in a manner where everybody go able to live within their own integrity. Poverty will always be a party to that society.
we guess them. We me not they call them guests. We bother them. We they which we cannot we Ronald. They make some points. Them when I selling points them. Cannot say Islam portrays Abraham, Moses, and Jesus as black. Even description of Jesus in New Testament is black. The first people to practice Islam openly is the Ethiopians in the first migration. Islam came through Arabs who enforced their religion with either you become a Muslim or you were sold in slavery, and so was Christianity. Then Konochi also say half of the stories of the Old Testament and New Testament Quran happen in Africa. You know, all them things they are not true, but the reality of the fact is, we can go beyond that. Because there is no Abrahamic book we tell you for say, now God make Islam and Christianity. God not make religion. God make worship and he make we for let we acquire knowledge. Those are the two things God placed when this earth here for. And when God make we, God is short a responsible parent before he put we on this earth. Everything was made before we were put on earth. If you don't make rivers, you don't make water, you don't make rocks, you don't make soil. Even you don't make a garden before he put we. If mosque and church were God, were constructs of God, Garden of Eden for became Maslasi and church. If I don't put on there,
What's that Garden of Eden, eh?
you know. I don't know if you get me argument.
I know,
You know,
but
person will let God bad, but we have to start asking ourselves then questions there. Because the way we don't touch religion, people that get in a society, they don't get water for drink. Moriba they call for let people have money for Gogo Bill Maslasi. The very people that they suffer so right now. When you see Karl Marx, he talk for say the opioids of the poor man are religion.
you see, I go understand what they go on in Sierra Leone.
Can't believe it. At a time like this.
And what they go on in Sierra Leone. You know, so we don't put with people them.
Mm.
We don't dehumanize them to the point that they don't give up. And when somebody give up, now one of several things they take to. Either I take to religion or I take to substance abuse. Or he become overtly radical, he not care again if he die or he live. You understand?
Yeah.
We people them, we able pull them from the place where we don't put them so. But it takes leadership. And when I say leadership,
Go to one person.
the Sierra Leoneans they know this today. We cannot have any of this bundle of idiots where they parade in Sierra Leone today as politicians for giving effective leadership. If we want effective leadership, now look out of the box. There are good people in Sierra Leone. I know they talk about political party or they talk about the batch of people now where they parade all over the place. They have been in it. They have not been able to make a difference. They say frog young in pull tumba. Not the way only they get kakwis.
It get pocket waste and kakways.
Well, there are good people in Sierra Leone. There are good people outside Sierra Leone. But we need for pay attention. Every day we can they talk and say for pay attention. What do I mean by pay attention? Not so what impossible they can talk to you, you they take qualifier. From a distance, if you're able to study people them, if you're able to read how people and they talk, you know, say this, if they get a responsibility, able to take care. Anyhow, they can begin talk boku. I go do this, I go do that. On another public office. That's how they can tell una say, if we all agree, we go do them. That's the correct leader. Because leadership is about collective action. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now I make us say, if Sierra Leoneans want to get out of this quagmire, let them tell them politicians will do so with a manifesto. Before they carried manifesto to me, can't tell me if you be leader, are you able to raise funds? Let it be practical. We see and say, yes, this man, what he they talk so, he able to do them. Because if you can't tell me for build house, build road, build this, if you not get the funds, you not get them. So don't tell me about all those things. Tell me about your capacity and your strategy for raise funds so that we will get money for provide electricity, for provide water supply, for equip the hospitals, equip the schools. Then you are talking as a leader. But if you say, come, I go put emphasis on free quality education and not get bench for say.
La help you, Naya. When you want for life and we then say, hey, would you pray for another Moses? Moses not one great rule. He ruled with Aaron, his brother,
A rule with
Joshua,
rule of
Mary and his sister. One person not a rule. One person not able to rule. Now may God make we carpenter, masoner, lawyer, doctor. Everybody specialized for a reason. For let we create a system for work.
Yeah.
And that work there can only be productive if we not cooperate.
And for the corporation, you forget somebody before where they allow una for make una cooperate.
Exactly.
Not to the who down a SLPP na in Sierra Leone.
Well, look
Now
at
they say
well,
me
all that's not the way where they don't do it before. Because even the Bible, the people the way they interpret it, as you said, don't talk and I plenty time. Then teach we wrongly. Because you read that they talk for say money is the root of all evil. Money is never the root of all evil. Now 1 Timothy 6:10. He said the love of money is the root of all evil. The Bible never told us money is the root of all evil.
Greed.
How can it be where the money they buy everything that is good? Now money they buy us, now they feed you picking, how go be evil? Money is not evil. Now they desire the kind way where you desire money. Now that the Bible talk about. And even there's a verse where they use all over Sierra Leone, will not exist in the Bible. They don't life away from all small. They say, God help those who help themselves. Me man, take your time, look the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. You know they're not the Bible. The Bible not get handy. These are the ways they have brainwashed with and they lie.
What the Bible say? It say, ask and you shall receive.
You know, it say, knock and the door shall be open to you. Seek, you shall find.
That's it. They tell you, say, not sit down, fold your hand, fold your foot, make effort.
Then it say, let you love God with all your heart, your might, and everything inside you. Then everything else will be added. That means to say, you treat your neighbor with love, you treat God, you respect your environment and everything, then you're able to live a good life. That's what it says there. But look at this. Now we get a situation where they don't lie, but we most of them in here. Not so true. But what a man go come out, they tell you for say, the Bible talk about money is the root of all evil. 1 Timothy 6:10 never said that. He said the love of money will not get the same connotation as then they put them. And at the same way, they like a win at school. They say learning is better than silver and gold. Because when you look at it, not only learning is better than the silver and gold. Now how they forge the sentence? They say we all go to our classes to pay great attention to what we are told.
Not what we are taught.
Not what we are taught, but what we are told. So if what you are told is not correct, like what I tell you say,
now they believe
money is the root of all evil. So you find out for say, then teach we that all in this Christianity and Islam obedience, what you are told.
now
That means to say you're not for question. You're not for question. You should be told, not what you are taught, but what you are told. So what you are told, what does that mean? It means indoctrination. It means you are indoctrinated.
Ask you a question.
Yes, Papa.
You don't ever attend a Lutheran church service?
No.
When you go to the Lutheran church service, you see a blend of Roman Catholics and Anglican. Of course, Anglican and Roman Catholic are the same people. Now then they dress now in different number.
Yeah.
The Lutherans, the way that they preach is different from the way the Anglo-Saxon and the Roman Catholics then they preach. Because the Lutheran is more socialistic. You understand? Just like Islam. Islam is a religion of socialism. But because people they don't infiltrate out politics, they don't let that socialism fail. Now the politics don't go inside. Like when this month don't begin, so that's zakat. It's not an issue of politics. It's an issue of, for the month of Ramadan, everybody for it together, because not all man able afford the same thing. And it will do well to the spirits if everybody can sit down and eat together. That they bring more trust in society, they bring more bond. But we now you go, you don't go give 50 bag rest yonder. You know, we are a messed up people.
You know, I'm glad the way you talk about Luther,
People.
the father of Lutheranism. Now, a man who they call Martin Luther of Germany. Now, an academic, we go study. Now, he can get God the experience. I think if it goes on side, we tender fire, we miss for killer. And that's when God get visitation to her. And where he become a priest, one thing we make he break away from the Catholic. Now, because he raised some questions. Now, questions that he asked.
Good evening, thank you.
And the Catholic cannot be comfortable with that. Then he kick him out. So he go in your way. And they Protestant, and then the Renaissance start, and then Protestantism start.
Yeah, because I'm not in the feel well, actually.
You know, so the whole
And this neck here, from that will come up under VOS.
I mean, they talk another done it, so I don't cut it before me.
No, I mean, before they talk, for they through.
Yeah, when they talk, but me they talk.
But you know, they hear you, and they listen to you.
But it affects the people that they listen.
This the only time it work out Imran.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I mean, just want to make this point here. Say,
Yeah,
any society where they allow people to ask questions, and that's what they meant we all badly because if they talk about that, you crazy for go ask big person question when you're not picking. They say they witch. They picking dry eye, yo.
The better now.
He's picking it dry eye. You can remind the gaga ask me question why. You cannot ask your parents question. Who's how would they go?
Yeah, they am now. Not to just louder.
You just be fella when you're not picking. You don't get any right for race question. They say kids are to be seen and not heard. So we say grow with that, and we men will picking in that way. While when you there with Western picking, he go ask you question, as you run away. He go ask you question, because then they make them follow them curious.
Yeah, and that's when they build it. That's when they build their mind.
And then they teach them at school through play.
Yeah.
Through play. But we now, they they play now, beat them in the beach for long. I you and you now.
Yes,
okay, like, well, first of all, when I talk something, when I mention something about the way they see them buy free tour. So this year, which man, the history all would then they emphasize for low Isabi, now the one way they favor them or the one that we become. I been don't talk several times because Mr. Ajalo, I did talk again. Where you go now for Bay College, the history where they study the economic history of Salon. Now the history in for don't teach people and then Sabi the history there.
Exactly.
Because they teach you a lot.
Exactly.
Because all the facts wouldn't be facts. Now economic facts the facts.
Now economic was.
Yes. Now in the facts.
And want you to know if I tell we, I don't know if they teach you now that na Bay College. From the time when Pedro da Sintra can discover Freetown became known as a trading port in Africa.
Yes.
You see Freetown City, all the city, all the areas, them you get Kisi, you get Loko, you get Limba, them be settled there because them ten and day, where people and the cow then goods, like now they come out Kailaun, where come you forget area for settle. So them been there at that George Brook area outside the Coca-Cola factory been there by Pademba Road. I've been Kisi area. You been get Lokoden area. Jindal, you get the Mende them. You get the Madingo. You get all the tribes them in the Freetown.
But I think we're unique all over the world. Because now, where Gandhi come, now England, now East Tam, now East London, now they Ibide, now they most of the Indian Impact. And that's now Indian in Pokuna area. If you come now England, Sierra Leone and a Peckham area, When you see one person kind of place, you settle there, then the other people that when they can say, "My brother, they go. My brother, they go." Now, so then they congregate and they congregate and they congregate. Now that make every time to time, the demography they change in our places.
Samori Toure,
Uh-huh.
when he be doing trading, we begin get problem with the French them. He can't to the British then say me I want can they under una. But because them we don't get an agreement na Berlin, the British refuse. Now the reason that will make Samori revolt, because he been getting your republic, he call him Wasulu. He been getting flag, he get all thing, he getting government. He be the council alone for can trade in a freedom. When he can come, he dey stop halfway na Karine. Na Samori fen Karine. These are parts of the history where they not tell me.
No. That I want.
And I don't think that they make today we see yourself like strangers.
Exactly.
But now left him, Pamusale,
Yeah, let talk.
Yeah, let give perspective.
Una also mention the fact about Freetown. Una see that state house with them bill, why them bill about bill?
I know.
Because what Imran talk this no, that born with them born Gravel Town, with them born because Freetown them born I think 3 times or
Yes.
People don't know about that here, me brother. They don't know Sierra Leone, don't know. They don't know nothing.
Yes. Why them born them? Because they just can't give borrow for the land. But then say they don't buy them. They misunderstand the concept. So now, then they say now they get power. No, they say no, not they get not they rule this side.
Pamusa, you know, say we na Sierra Leone, not to all man Timni. Do you explain what's in the meaning of that word they borrow a big? It's very important.
Then they can't get token. I mean, like
cola.
Welcome. Yes, cola. Then they can give for make them, you know, as stranger they come. Even 30 did happen upline.
Yes.
We may papa be the farm. You know, get no land deal. If they go give Bora, then get land.
But which man said they do them, you know that?
Yes.
Well, until then get that. Other way then.
Which man when they can visit you, they face chocolate or face drink.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, exactly. Well, you see that slavery what they talk about. Now show them the exchange with people them more. Not to say they can't give them money.
I know. Go ahead.
Now switch them, then they come with a chocolate, then they come with them goods and
looking glass, tabaka.
Then they take them family and give them. Okay. So you see, so Freetown, where the people them come, then say then don't buy the land. So then they try for rule the people where they meet. So it's so now they the conflict between them. So when I see back the bill where them go build both school na Boton. Now other reason that they na the economic part of the salon. Because then don't see the one the way they settle with so revolting that now it make them say, okay, now they want build school, but we don't need build on the side, or we go build on other side.
You see this expire? Very good point.
You talk something, but I'll ask you one question.
Okay, sir.
The governor will go arrange for both school. That's not the first person we talk to you, Sabi.
No, me, I don't forget the name they all.
Now Almami Racine of Binti.
Well.
Almami Racine, now be an educated Fulani Timni way be they talk this English, they write them in your way. He get Arabic education. I think he be talk to other languages. He was the chief. Now he then go arrange with. But after the arrangement, then decide for care and go to Nkolili. Now I made them go open the school na Koema. But later, they move and go po. All the reasons you make them do that, as you rightly say, the economic politics. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. They divide and rule. Now because they don't agree with them people, like them plan they revolt so much. Well, now make them. Well, the other points what have been talk about. You been talk say why people don't see themselves as one. This is back now one point of the economic history. Because what will happen? The lot of trade will be happen. It happen at Guinea side. Now they the trade will happen. Now around Fujaja alone. So what can happen before the mandate and they pass through, they give for pass through to the line for go Guinea. Because not to the other side of Guinea, for the shortest route that time they do the trade. Now for pass through, till you go then can be aside, they go enter Guinea.
Yeah. That far on.
Yes, so but because that time the man say in trade agreement them, what you forgive before you pass. Now the problem, can't they say we are not a pass here.
Not tax. Not tax.
So therefore, the fact where they try to bully the other
That's
people.
innovative, you know. Wow.
Yes, Jalo.
Go ahead.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
so because
What
them
did they
that time
talk so? I don't read
Yes,
them.
sir.
I make they laugh.
Okay. so
That is innovative.
Pasco that they not give them access to that trade point. So what did they happen now? That same day, then the team demanded it. All who said about the problem come out. Now they tell us so. This problem would happen to this so. Now they come out. Because of that punishment, with them they punish the Southerners for pass through that for them not get access to trade. Now they the problem happen. Now it make if you this not to do why they talk about conflict zone. Now it make when they bomb picky and they tell us say them people and bad people more because of what did they encounter. But what did they not be know? They not be know say Mr. Jallo, this is the tell you back. The conflict will happen between the Timmy people themselves. It passed the way happen between Timmy and Mende them.
Yes, yes.
But this them not the south, they don't know them. The only people them they get for exile a lot of them because the British they retire upon them.
That Yoni rebellion.
Yes, they tire upon them. And when it passed you been get even the Marampama similar wars. They all have money.
Yes,
Fetu,
yes.
now for business.
As
So
a
then
matter of fact, that war they all na Marampa Masimra connected to Potloko, Bakeloko.
Yes. So but people they don't know all of these things. So then if you say no more, the man just they apply force towards them. They don't know say no. Then people are away come for money business for economic interest. They know they play with nobody. Like just end them on the last one I put loco. The same thing them. Put loco with the name we didn't give put loco, not to say na an accident to
Now the name Bakeloko.
Port
yes,
of the local.
because the chief owner Athena at the Kalimodu, now show them they call him.
The first one.
Yes, yes.
Not to this recent
Because
way die, the
no,
first one.
no. So because of the local people, them like the government smart, them nine
Say
prominent commanders.
na Kanu.
Well, you are
Last
worried.
smart way then get na false name.
Okay. So we didn't give them for local because they sign an agreement. I make a time for tell you say all the things that will happen now for business. They sign an agreement with the team people. Them say this place where they prosper, una for the give yearly. Now this one the give.
Yes, yes.
So the local people them because the guy in a warrior and the non-boku, then the place don't prosper, then broke the agreement. When they broke the agreement, now the team they attack them, then drive them come on and put local. So these are all now for just tell we say if them be want for
Uda den Rebna na Puloko.
Now the Madingo them. The Madingo and the Loco them.
Yeah, Gombusmat in era, those people at that time, the feds where them effects they some they get for Komoda area.
Yeah.
Because they say if we not agree to the agreement way, we not the honor the agreement way we get na paper for this land, we not the common area. And then they attack them, then exile them.
They exile them. Some can see them Marampa, some go Masimra, some come Koya. But the people they always be involved now mostly Madingo and Loco.
Yes. So but so to make it we just know say the history. I think if they don't stress on that history, see, this is not get for do with say I hate you or me you get problem or because you talk another language. This history, this fact get for do for resources and business.
Yeah. How they want it today.
No, but no, let me put them different to them people them. say,
yeah. I mean, they say we all go to our classes to pay great attention to what we are told.
exactly.
That's what we are
This
taught.
is what they tell we.
Mhm.
Because instead of them tell we the reason why people infect, so that they not go look and say, now because they talk another language, now make them fet them, then go talk put them that way they. So from that conflict day, me where I go na college, like we until you talk na in July go know about tribalism. Me say na for me college I can't know about tribalism.
Honestly.
Yes. Now they can't know about tribalism. It shocked me. But that was why I knew.
Me
Because
brother, I not caught you what do. All man they talk against the one party, but me, capital IMRAN, and quite a huge chunk of Sierra Leonean, when they make one party, it was a big relief because elections in Sierra Leone in those days, it was like a civil war.
Well,
Una refute what they say, if na lie, they lie.
no, not to lie,
It
because
depends.
the one party na 78 actually then declare. But before 78, we were almost like in a one party state. And that period will be in the under unofficial one party state, that de facto one party state.
Yeah.
Are they all the damage be we put with country there?
The man, 77 elections, then the election day 70, waiting elections 72 bar or waiting, it was not nice. It was
No,
frightening. It was nasty. It was bloody. It was, you know. But as I they take opponents, they say, when I come back, I talk to them, we go lock them. So they not go appear for nomination.
now we all then lucky, you know. I've been there. I've been there with me in law and the coma. We then
I
go
did
lock
some research where I found out, say, Kazali, where they kill, where they say commit murder, where they kill. I get a reliable historian will tell me for say. Now stitch then stitch him because he was of a better pedigree, more educated, and it was stretched to Esai Koroma. That's what they said. I have
well,
not,
that has always been part of the
you know.
problem.
So basically, waiting at the thing will happen, then we want for hotty lamb. So then get for fen away for stitch him up. So then fen tight gown wear and panam. You see, when you look at all that in there, the pattern of behavior, it don't there from Maga Item, where we get leader when they come, then they put the constitution aside. We not the follow rule, we not the follow rule, not in with DNA for follow rules. And the constitutional rules, when anybody they appoint or when they vote for, when you see it take power, if they take the constitution, they put on at your box, you lock them. You know they use them. Albert Maga start 64, where he take power. The 1961 constitution, it is supposed for the for 1 year, then call elections. Almost here I did it for 4 years. You not recall election. Then talk fire. You not recall election. That's where it started. Then when he lost the elections, exactly what happened 2023, now it happened 1967. The America can always tell people and say nothing really happened as Sierra Leone knew. These are all patterns of behavior, and it is us, the people, them, we get for say no, we are not accepting.
Are the elitism now they cause that?
We
People
are not
feel when
accepting.
they are in power because they are part of the elite class, it's their right to continue to be there.
That
They're not
election,
egalitarian mentality.
that 67 elections day, the kuku jumuku, the Koniman Koni business will happen. It plenty. Because to start with, at that time, we not be get ECSL. Now the Governor General is duty for read the results. Now he get the responsibility, just like how the ECSL chairperson, now him, when a moment called him supposed to read. Well, at that time, the ADC, that be Inganoma. Who is Inganoma? Inganoma married Lansana, a wife, a niece. When I also niece, so a very powerful woman in government at that time, when I Madam Goblo Gulama, we also keep Albert Magai na Roban we come and kiss in a handbag. So where the elections done, then they try for waiting say, I got the letter, I go send it to you one day, you waiting now. The Governor General talk for say them for make a coalition government because the team they vote on tribal line. Now Chaka Stephen say no, I not agree. He said I win outright. He say and not to tribal line. And me MP then say they will not agree. And I not go take power based on what you say. Now waiting me people them say. And at that time, they don't send this Kabaya, we can be leader. Kabana bad man. Kabana ain't go talk to Kutubuka Samba for try for win them for let you join them. All the people that wake come out to SLPP go independent. Albert Magai not be like them. Now the people and that's where they hold them accountable. You know, get a symbol. Then go independent. And it's so funny, they all win. Now they lost the majority. And also there was woman business in between them and them. Prince Williams, Kutubuka Samba, and Briwa. So then people they win. They win. So then send Kaba for go talk to them. Kaba not able to succeed. But Shaka Steve is one thing about the politics. Whether you hate him or like him, and they do gesture politics. I like you my enemy, they put something at table. Say, I will give you this. If you give me
The
that.
man has been trade unionist.
Yes.
Now just give one more point clear, make a left now.
All right.
And we want to talk this now, why they build the state house plant up hill. Now because they don't tire for the attack them.
Yeah.
When they can't attack them on the flat ground. So now make them say, if we go put them on top hill now, all the time they see them when they come.
They see the other they can. So
they come. So now the reason now because of the attack, because we don't talk why we want to talk this history, yeah. People in the argued because people don't know about history.
Now we don't know some people salon. Because there's some people salon. Now the Limba man and speak that one day. The Limba man they occupy all the hilly area because that was their tactics. Very powerful hunting man and warrior them. Limba man all the side over in the highland. I make side and they call them Warawara Limba, the Warawara Mountain. All side and they na mountainous area.
Now the one and I want to add for this discussion to this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now before you go, let you now say.
Yes, sir.
That place they will be the talk so they be the attack. Them burn themselves. They call them Fort Trunting, that state house. Yes, the only people them born there, and they make ceremony, then kill jackass, then bury the head at the place. Some people then say that jackass they not destroy where they affect the country, but me I don't believe that.
And also what's now you read and say that the society place.
These are all listening. These are all the history they need for popularize.
They're not
because a lot of people in the talk say we then just annual give independence, nothing no happen.
No, we felt alive.
Like say nothing no happen. Then just come no more. The rich man is don't live for 100 years. They know what they want to do. Because this is what we know. This is what a lot of people know. They don't know the revolt will happen. The resistance will be happen. So they use ammunition them, Western ammunition them, for succumb the people them, and then they get their way for ruling country.
Now Shekina, one of the people that will be able to talk to the people that way he done the Pepel strike. But that place they want to talk about, so I'll be make for understanding, I'll be panica. Then go build it without proper consultation. And the people not be happy about it. There's quite a lot of things they want to know. Anyway, in the ADC.
Okay, sir. Now. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now he send a fake message to Uncle Elo say ultravirus don't take place, so they don't come for can swear in whether man or win. It not be no for say they don't get an agreement. Where Ingogo claim ultravirus, say the governor don't go beyond the power when I take Kankan's power. Well, at that same day, who that then be make the coup against him. Now Blake them interest more be focused on the company Creole man rather than Genda. Genda and Joxin, they be out of country training. So then put more emphasis for the Joxin first street. Now that force for reach now for we don't be the waiting. Now Joxin first street. Joxin say we reach now they block again that. In that no come free to again. Take pass we check make ambassador, we check it come. Then at the same thing back with Patrick Conte and Amadou Rogers. When they say waiting because then I be non-commissioned. You see, all these things, when you look at the pattern, everybody you do bad, they reward you for the bad.
Well, that bad culture now they try for change.
Now they come now. Income now, he can kill 24 people. Them. You cannot believe the 24 people, them, about 15 of them are Limba. 15 of them are Limba. That you can clearly see, say, profile. It was profiling. We have to talk about these things. Then I know the first man order execute a woman. And instead now other head of state, people like come out, hey, blessed memory, Pakaba do well. Pakaba, he abused the constitution because with constitution, not ever any execute by firing squad. Hanging 90 days. He went against the constitution. Then because of the greed for power, he make Nigeria man rule with for 10 days instead of one paramount chief of the rule.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
There are certain things let sleeping dog lie.
No, make sleep dog not lie. Now that's a daily mistake. Let talk about. Let people know.
Mister.
Let's talk about it. Let's don't push anything under the carpet.
Mister.
Yes, sir.
2 wrongs will never make it right.
It's not about wrongs. This is about education. You know they keep.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
I have told you backstage my last job in Sierra Leone. All these things you are talking about, I know more than. There are certain things, if I say them, Sierra Leone is going on fire tomorrow. And again, not really benefit me or benefit you from me to go to war.
But all the country they would, they don't go to war for the right reason and call and
yes, but we all reason. If we go to war now, it will be the wrong reason. Nothing do. Where there is ignorance, it's best to avoid war. Now give the people and the knowledge first.
Well, that's what we're doing. This is part of giving them. They have to know everything. Everything about it at the table.
Let John Kaba and this and that, may their souls be with them. I'll tell you this now, say, before the official declaration of one party, that was when they ruined the economy. How the economy was ruined, the plots with them do all day, some of we know. But let's sleep in dog sleep.
Let ask you a question. Please. Why is it Sierra Leone? We know they live in peace. Now rest will rest in peace. Why?
Because we get 3 sets of Madingos in Sierra Leone. The 2 sets them very quiet, but they themselves can be very violent. The 1 set, if they not get power, then for Puel Altin. How we can change that day, some of we will know the depth of it, now they think of their net. And you know, it don't make the Sierra Leone case worse now with Sierra Leoneans don't know. We'll get for do a program on that. The resource potential of Sierra Leone. Now in the being all this thing where they happen. The oil, the iron ore, the gold, the lithium, the this, the that. The picture is bigger than people understand it.
That's fact.
I have a whole dossier on Sierra Leone because of the kind job we have been they do. Okay? And I'll tell you, say, I always tell you, say, PCS, LPP, now they look at the normal, put them under control. Now the same people there.
Same thing, 10 pence. No difference. Rot in aid, rot in cap. That's what
Same
the
people.
man call them. The priority, bomb.
So the best we can do, let we tell the people that what you get for tell them, but let not tell them for heat up the atmosphere.
Well,
Let tell let them understand if that man saying a Mende, why he get right for be Mende. If that they saying a Timile, why he get right for be Timini. But the things that we they don't do na Sierra Leone, if we say na they normal they talk about what not they ever done yonder. Yeah? Imran.
yeah, I'm glad you talk about the Manika, three Manika groups the way they you get one way, na the one them way if they get very bad game spirit. If they not get anything a real popular for everybody else. That's now one trait where they get. You know the other trait where they get?
Mm.
Now people are with very class reading. Very class. And
Yeah,
then
but
get
man,
to
you know they
show 'em
always have classy people there. You don't
then
know
get
that.
to show them for intimidate other people. Then.
Yeah,
If you
because
get the money,
them violent and power
yeah,
conscious.
very. Then go,
But the
oh,
other, even the chimney man, when you look the chimney, the real chimney then quiet. The Madingo they amongst the chimney, and then they cause all the trouble. The Fofanas, the Shishes, and the other one there.
if
What?
if, if you get Madingoma we get couple, if they pack gold line where he yesterday, yes the chair.
Ah, well. Now the Kamalimba,
If they're so close, gown, you get to cut the neck, the come out now, in neck, for down.
I
That's the
ain't
whole.
call Kamalimba.
Uh-huh. So this what they talk about this class system. Now the elitist mentality, now then get and pass all man. You go inside Mercedes Benz, you get you speak. If you don't be here.
What you make you feel say Masa Musa go give away all the wealth? I Kamalimba.
Sure, sure. And people that want to show off. When I ask, make them culture, then get this then Jiliba. What they did, they say, "Why young? This man got money. Look where neck cut. Why young?" They pull money, fling it them. I said they praise them. I say they wait, they call them praise singers. Then it's tray money pan them. Now one of the things that's where I'm bugged them. But funnily, a lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people feel to say the biggest tribes na Mende and
They're
Tibi.
all Lamadingo and
No,
Fula.
Namadingo they all the biggest tribe.
They're all Lamadingo and Fula.
I say the biggest tribe Namadingo.
I say they're all Lamadingo
They're
and
all
Fula.
Madingonized. They're all Namadingo.
Them men they with first name, they're all not Fula, man.
The
Ibrahima, Momo,
Mama Brahma, John Bobo, John Karimu.
now go sleep, buddy. Bambul them, thank you for listening to me.
No, I don't not cut up. I cut you for 1 minute because I
I,
cannot be balance.
no, I just want to talk
Then
the last word.
Tim the man had a like nickname. Tim the man not ever proud of him more than year. Why you didn't call her Sukisa? That man where they talk about something smart. Always like a nickname.
Kamuna Kanu. When I call her smart, I know what they call her
Alpha Khan, not to Kanu again on a Khan.
Kanu.
Now Tim the man get a habit today.
Bambul them. Una thank you, the Muslim brother and sisters them. We don't start una Ramadan, let God help una. Let God help una, let una able do am well. All the blessings una wish for come to una. Do ya? Una we new we come, una continue for share this thing. Let other people then know. Here, we dey talk about the politics, but not to the politics now we concern. Are the things them we would not know how they affect the politics now we concern. And by the grace of God, we go continue for make the things open to the people then because when people they don't get that enlightenment, then a lot of things go sort themselves out. But if we continue for them at the dark, we go always they look ourselves as enemies. Cause and fact not they done. Allah are not they done. Now that makes some of us sit down and By the grace of God, I will try do everything possible to get this book out this year. Let people then begin read about the country. Not a story. Now I make I take all this while because I want to do thorough research. Now make sure say I get all the facts and the references go daily. When I go see the reference, anything where you read, go find out to the reference, you read them. When I share this platform, una way they now they look we una like the platform and una help we for build up the platform because at certain stage we even get for begin give certain lectures not about Sierra Leone but maybe to youths and other people, give them guide as to what thing they go do for improve themselves. But we not reach that stage yet. Now step by step we they go, step by step. If we say we want let salon change, let we take them step by step. Then one day way they so, they're not able done the country mineral. And another two I go a show now, I let them go take Satan na Jahannama. Then can put them na salon for do business. When we get sober government, we go renegotiate contract with them. If you're not ready for renegotiate, we tell and say, Paddy, okay, go. Because international law day will protect we on that. Then call them the permanency of sovereignty over natural resources. One day we go can discuss about that now. Let ourselves begin know. See, any company where they mind our country, if we contract with them sign, we're not satisfied with them, we get right for ask them for renegotiate. If they not agree, we get right for tell them, say, okay, una go. But we politician them, before them do that, let the country get benefit, then they under the table. Then they make show style power. But God day, una no worry, huh? It go change. So if I reach there, my co-host, now you get the platforms I for say what you want to say to the
I know
people.
got plenty for say. I just want to tell we brother them way always there with Winaya and they contribute in their own way. I really appreciate uh, uh, um Ronald Georgestone, Mr. Georgestone, and Mr. Georgestone. They always they participate. I appreciate you. Konotri, the man himself, man where get very very serious orientation in Sierra Leonean issues, and so is Mr. Georgestone. Konotri, thank you as usual. I like your contribution. Thank you. Then we get by Sam analysis. It say today's subject is comprehensive and educational. If Sierra Leone would grasp, it say if Sierra Leone will grasp the historical analysis of two panelists, as always. Thanks to Mr. Jallo and Imranti. You know, them people there, we are also, then they always take part. We really appreciate you now. And some points we want Launa they call and Launa they come take part on herself. You know, especially a topic there where una self get Master Sabi, because I do know for say Mr. George Stone anthropologist. We would like for invite you one day let you come at the show, let you take part. Because this not a one-man business, now it's struggle. And a struggle, not to one person to do. I'm just like leadership, not to one person. Anything in a community, it takes the whole community. Just like what I say, man, they will not understand the Bible and they come out. We need another Moses, but Moses not only one. Moses will get a lot of help on it. He get a whole leadership team. You know, you cannot lead if you not get people that will work with you. And likewise, one person not the poor country. If you see Madam you're still in a power, you get a lot of people that will work with her. And most of the days are APC. One person not the poor country. He get accomplices. Just like one person not the bill country. He get forget people and for help and bill.
The one not they give for work with them, make case spanner.
Exactly. You know, because but that's that. What's in Madam they do? So that's the pattern of behavior, right?
That be the mere day.
Yeah.
how they call her, Uma Moista.
That's the that's what Patrick have used. How you call them? Lawyer Mina, Mishek Mina. That's what he used her for doing the constitution and also the one party constitution, and also for get rid of Esai Kuruma, you know. Then the same way, that's so Belawa, that's why he help Akaba forget rid of the people the way we forget rid of way he talk for say.
And you know one thing, I don't know,
it's a
because
pattern of behavior. Now, a pattern.
May not be in this salon again that day. But what have been the reason we make Kaba change them be? Now election then get we change them?
No, now because Dembi not be go Guinea because he began this.
Yes, but was he the vice president up to the?
Yes, he pull him when he run back second term.
Okay.
He pull him. You know, he pull him because this why and I help her achieve elimination of people that we eliminate. Even that man where be they play a radio station, when they call Dennis Smith, now hiding in go die. You know, during Kabai term, during Shaki term, you know, if he get into trouble, all the leader them, they get problem with journalists them. You know, this man what they call how they call him Coulson Thomas Bashir. Where be the play that record every day, things are getting worse, they lock out.
I know.
And then sack him too. You know, but that song there, Check not be comfortable with her because calendar self be singing during the colonial days. Cost of living in Sierra Leone.
I get caught in it.
Yes, cost of living has always been problem in Sierra Leone. It be okay, it be this Sierra Leone not ever okay. Always yesterday don't be better pass today. Day before yesterday better pass yesterday better pass today. Last year better, year before last better pass. Last year better pass this year. That's how it's always been. No matter not ever better.
Why? Why we for this? Why?
How? Why? This is the question. So Fambulev, as we reach here, Alusain Sankara self take part. I tell una all thank you for una contributions. We love una so much. New year, una continue for the subscribe and una continue for the share. We have to let this reach with people then for make them able collectively come to the realization, say, we'll not get political managers then, damages they will get.
And not the correct word. Not damages, they will get monsters.
Gongoli them, evil spirits them.
Evil spirits.
They all are mosquito for suck blood and chinch. All are parasites them. Parasites and scavengers. Pambulem na the word that.
Okay, Pambul them. We go talk on Monday.
To be country salo, my how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo, we not for make this country fall. Mama salo, we let we salo, but this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo, then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. The peace we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. The peace we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, no man kereka. Come on, Konica, come on, Kereka. Chamucham, Mama Monica. Kai Pom, Yaman Konica. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg, then come and shake. The people that they gen.
Now, don't miss the fun. Hit subscribe, like and share this platform. Do you want to stay up to date? Click that like button. Like, share, and subscribe to this platform today. Join our community and be part of an awesome experience towards enlightenment. Don't just watch, be part of the vibe. Hit subscribe to always be notified whenever we come online.
Oh no, who go speak for the voiceless? Oh yeah. The system they broken is lawless. Then they use the power for oppress. Mama cry for the picky where them put to rest. These streets they red like the sunset. Oh yeah. Bodies that fall, but we not forget. The women them cry, them pain at the silence. Who go fight for justice in this violence? Our leaders were the love for the nation. Why you not they bring with tribulation? Them they kill with dreams with oppression. Sierra Leone, we need salvation.